in memory of the servicemen and women from Africa and the Caribbean, Jamaican healthy eaters. Let me see what's going on in here. Hopefully I'm glowing. This is her. She's made out of tin. We have the heart, straight ahead, folks, straight ahead. Nice. It's good, man. It's good. Atlantic Road, folks. It's just about 1:30 now, so we know we're gonna have a bit of a traffic build up. And as we're moving through, folks, we're gonna see a lot of activities today while we're on the road. There's gonna be like a lot of motorcyclists. Motorcyclists love this kind of weather because, you know, they can ride around in their leather gears, you know. They don't need to pad up in all that wintry padding and all that stuff. So, you know, they're all out. Some just probably will be hurriedly getting home in the evening hours, say for example by about 4 p.m. Currently on the road, you got a lot of delivery, like the two-wheelers are bicycles and moped. The moped riders around, delivering packages, foods, all that stuff. We have the taxi in front of me. We got the mini cab beside me. You got the trucks delivering materials, you know. So it's a quite busy day, and it's the norm anyway. That's what I would say. It's just the normality. And we're going towards Tower Bridge.
200 yards, turn left onto Tower Bridge approach, A100.
Sorry folks, I'm just engulfed in my sat-nav. The good thing about the sat-nav is that it also gives a traffic update. So, I mean, even though you know the route, it also gives you the traffic updates. You can hear the sirens outside whirring through. These are like police. I can see that this one is a police vehicle, unmarked vehicle. Hopefully that incident will be a subtle non-threat. So that's what we wish for, folks. We are one beautiful family inside this wonderful creation. You know, and we must live good with each other. That's what I'm promoting. Nothing else. It all makes us natural, folks. That's what we're talking about, the naturality. It's not about just the greenery and all that stuff. We are a part of nature. If we didn't exist in this form, then it's a possibility that life wouldn't be interesting. As we make our way onto, folks, we're making this left turn towards the Tower Bridge. I've covered this bridge before a few times, but the traffic and these London drivers are very, very hesitant. So, you know, we got a 20-mile zone limit traffic, and they're just crawling through, obviously, slowly in order to progress on the journey. And that's the tower. That's the Tower Bridge right there in front of us. To the right of us is Tower Castle, the Tower of London, I would say. Very, very much so a historical place. We're now in the I would say the midday rush hour. And the reason why I'm saying it's a rush hour is because look on the left hand side. You got the motorcyclists, you got the pedal cyclists, you got the buses, you got the contractors. As you can see them with the ladders, and some of them got ladders on the vehicle and some of them marked up as contractor vehicles. You got the delivery drivers, you know, this one with the refrigeration on the vehicle. And as we come forth towards Tower Bridge, folks, in just a few minutes, the next 2 or 3 minutes, we'll be driving on Tower Bridge. And this iconic bridge has been here way back, way back. And I would say that 90% of the pedestrians on Tower Bridge are tourists. Can you believe that? And the Tower Bridge, I would say the bridge stretches across the Thames River. And I've done a video on the Thames River down in Southend and explained how this Thames River flows all the way through Southend-on-Sea, folks, where it extinguishes itself into the English Channel. So that English Channel that separates France and England, or separates Holland from England, Belgium, along that stretch there, all the way up Rotterdam. Really interesting bridge though. It is very much a very interesting bridge. Now, if this was like about 7 p.m. or before 7 a.m., this bridge, I would have cleared off, I would have completed this bridge journey a long time. Within 5 minutes, I would have been gone across the bridge. But it's London for you, and it's just what it is. It's a city. It's a city of corporate commerce and various commodities, historically inclined. It has its natural side to it, obviously. And it's just a rewarding city, especially for tourists. They're happy, they're mingling, and coming to talk about happy, that's what we should all kind of like strive for. Unite and be happy. Gives you a good feeling, man. It gives you a good feeling regardless, you know. All this war thing going on all over the place. War because of land, war because of race, war because of religion. It's like there's a war for everything. You know what I mean? The land that was created for us by the Almighty. You see what I'm saying, folks? All comes right back down to nature. And it's fighting each other. What is all that for? That's a different, that's another like another level to explore. Why are we killing each other and fighting each other so much? We don't really hate each other that much, you know, when you come to it. When you come to think of it. When we all sit at the table or gather at the table and think, hang on, what we just killed each other for? You know? Politics. Boy, a lot of people are scared to talk about politics because it's so intense and so, you know, a word with a capital P pronounced so subtle, but yet it has aggressiveness within. You know what I mean? It's absurd, man. But anyway, we've crossed over Tower Bridge, and as you can see, a lot of movements are going on around here. But anyway, we'll catch up on the other side. As we're coming through towards Elephant and Castle, so we're just in the vicinity of Elephant and Castle now, folks. This whole area is called Elephant and Castle. We still can't find the castle, but neither the elephant. Not even a statue. Not even an elephant statue. Anyway, folks, Google is your favorite archive, so I wouldn't even drop a link. I'd just say go and have a check. So folks, today we're heading towards Brixton. I fancy a nice cup of soup from one of them Caribbean restaurants. So that's where I'm heading to this morning. Even though the road is kind of empty in various areas, it's still a busy day. It's still quite busy because you got taxis, you got deliveries, even pedestrian. And folks, I'm gonna be quite honest, some of these pedestrians, boy, your eyes gotta be sharp. You gotta have owl eyes because these pedestrians, they don't play, they don't mess about when they're crossing. Especially if they see the bus and they're running for the bus. They'd rather risk their life than wait for another bus. Especially if the bus is at the bus stop and they're rushing. Obviously, yeah, they need to get to work or they need to, you know, get to their destination because perhaps they're running late. Look at this traffic here. A lot of traffic, but you know what? What a glorious day today. We're blessed with the sunshine, the naturalness. And whether it's sunny or not, we still have to give thanks because it's all natural. most of London roads now are fully cameralized, let's put it like that. Street limit, speed limit is no more than 20 miles per hour. And the mayor has definitely enforced that. I think this London has the most cameras in Europe. I could say the world, but I've never been around the world. But I could say that every single major street, you have camera galores. And obviously, there's a fine if you do not follow Uncle Sam's limit. Obviously, because of safety as well, school kids and these pedestrians who can just step out on you anytime. I think every 400 yards is a camera on this one. Every 600 yards is a camera on this A3 route. So if you're a foreigner coming to London, renting a car, just be mindful of the speed limitations. There are loads of cameras. Even though some people say don't mind the cameras because half of them don't work. Well, it might just be an unlucky day, because these cameras does work, folks. They do work. Some of them may have maintenance issue, but you never know when they get repaired. So I wouldn't even encourage you to go over the limit. Here we enter the Brixton vicinity, folks. We're entering into Brixton. And you know, there's always a piece of Jamaica around Brixton, you know that already. There we go, folks. Underground. So in the vicinity of Brixton. Yes, it's a nice day today. As you can see, hopefully I'm glowing. Hopefully. This area right out here is very, very iconic. Very iconic in the Brixton vicinity. You wait until later on, you're gonna see road traffic. Yeah, so here we are. I would say this, we're in the vicinity of Brixton anyway. If you've been a Londoner and a Brixtoner and don't know this area, folks, there's something wrong with you. This is really iconic right out here, right out in this little vicinity right here. In loving memory of Jared Gross, whoever that is. But anyway, look on this location. As you can see, what I've picked up is a nice sereneness right out here. You know, people just, look at that, people just sitting down, chilling out, the benches are there. You know, everything is everything. People chilling and chilling. Look on the greenery right here. You know, we can't leave out the greenery, folks. This little thing here, you know? This is a little thing that makes us feel nice and happy. You know what I mean? Oh God, look at these chairs here. You can just come and just sit down and have a nice little seating right here. Everybody just chill. I pick up a good vibes anyway, a good vibes. Look on the nature. Look at that, folks. Them leaves soon go back. Those leaves are still hibernating, let's put it that way. And look at that, folks. Look up there. All a part of nature, you know, folks. All a part of nature, I'm telling you. Yeah, man. It's nice. And we have the ambulance school bar passing through again. You know that. They're going there to rescue another soul, folks. That's what it's all about. But look at that building straight ahead. That's a really old building. But anyway, we're on the ground. We're inside Brixton, and we're gonna have a little walk anyway. Let's have a little walk. Bustles, the vehicles, they're passing through, the cars, the vans, the deliveries, people walking through, people moving through, folks. Yeah, man, it's all good, folks. All good, all good, all good. You see, have people at the bus stop now just doing the thing. Maybe some of them going on to another job. Maybe some of them been on the road since today. You know, let's hold it down here. Yeah. Since morning, most of them been out since morning, folks. Since morning. You know, they wake up early in the morning and they're going through the business and they're moving through. All of this is to do with survival, you know, folks. All survival, man, all survival. It's called survival mode. That's what it's called, folks. Survival mode. So the buses, the midday lineup of the buses, them. Oh my God. Yeah, man. To like stop by and buy, but today I'm not really in a shopping mode. Definitely not really in a shopping mode because there's many things to do. But anyway, just take a look at that. Straight ahead, folks, straight ahead. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Yeah, man, let me go check out this place here. What's that? Jamaican healthy eaters. Let me see what's going on in here. Yes, man, we're there in this beautiful bakery. Watch there. Patty, bulla, bun and cheese. Whoa! And the customer service is lovely. Hold on there. Nice. Tastes good, man. Tastes good. Yeah, man. Wasn't too bad, you know. So anyway, I'm just gonna give them a little 2 minutes advert Right, Chassa. Right down in the square, yes, folks. Yes, man, yes. As we go through. Yeah, man. At the market seeing this, I can imagine on a weekend how nice it must be, folks. As you can see, everything, yam, banana, plantain, okra, ginger, tomato, everything. It seems like everything there. Watch there, folks. And I know that on the weekend it's quite busy right here. Really and really truly busy, folks. And that's the other end of Atlantic Road. Like this place. Nice and vibrant. Nice and vibrant, nice and vibrant. Yes, yes. As you can see, watch there. Look at that. So folks, when this place is busy, you don't know it's busy. When it's busy, you know it's busy, folks. Remember the days of the vinyls. Look at that. Vinyl records still around. Look at that, folks, as we cruise through the village of Brixton. We have the arts, we have the restaurant, we have the cafeteria, folks. Everything, bakeries, the bakery, the cookies, everything, everything. Folks, look at that. Or just make a swift through inside Brixton and out. Inside Brixton and out. Touch and go, you call it. Nice touch and go, folks. We're talking about Atlantic, what's this? Atlantic Road? Atlantic Road, Atlantic Road, folks. Look at that. Giving you all angles, I'm giving you. Deliveries, deliveries, and more deliveries. Yeah, man, and we keeping, well, not we, but I think they're keeping the capital busy with the deliveries, because it's really, really important, especially with the deliveries. That makes business what it is. Look at that. Little crevices, little corner street. Yes. Further down, I can see everybody's like trying to get around, folks. People trying to not really trying to, people are just moving through quickly and fast, because there's lots to do. And we got the ambulance crew going through the emergency movements, going to save a life. That's what they're doing, they're going to save a life. So big up to the ambulance crew. One more time, folks. Live and direct in Brixton. This is just a quick in and out because there's many more places to go. All right, and we got the underground station just right over there. Busy with a lot of pedestrians. You know, we got a lot of pedestrians just moving through, folks, as usual, going about their daily tasks, going about their business. It's quite busy in terms of public transport. The buses are pulling up and getting properly filled up already. As soon as they come on the stand, they're loaded up. And look at this, there's nobody loading the bus but themselves. Many routes all across the capital. Yes. And my next stop is refill. That's what I'm dealing with today. This one it is, folks. I'm just gonna get my cup of soup right there, and then I'm gonna make my way onto my destination. Hunger has taken its better side of me, and now I'm just gonna eat this little thing. All right, look at it. Just gonna eat it, and it's by Refill in Brixton. I've ate there before, West Indian run, and a whole heap of customer services, customer agent. All right, folks, so time to go and eat some food and get on my journey. Yes, man. Yes, folks, as we move across inside Brixton, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Yeah, man. It is what it is, for real. Busy day today, as you can see. It's like the Brixton rush. Everybody is rushing. Everybody is rushing around, folks. But one thing about this little town, everybody is just happy, 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 you know? Everybody is just happy. The birds, they're coming soon. As you can see, nice, serene area. Just strictly serenity. In memory of the servicemen and women from Africa and the Caribbean who served alongside the forces of the British Commonwealth and her allies during World War I and World War II. Remembering the forgotten. And that's what we're talking about, folks. Look, Caribbean Regiment, African and Caribbean pilots. Look at that. And who say, and who think, why, the lesser of us. Look at that. Africa and its diaspora has been part of Britain's military history. Look at that, folks. Wow, go on. And they think that we stupid? Come on, man. Look at that piece of artwork there as well. You see her? She's made out of tin. Folks, look at that. Black Cultural Archives. That's what I'm talking about. But look at that. Windrush Square. You know what I'm thinking? all those people, all my ancestors, my moms and my dads and my uncles, you know, who have done so much. For the Commonwealth, let's put it that way nicely for them. Yeah, let's put it that way nicely. For the Commonwealth, they have done so much. They have to be remembered. They must be remembered, man. And when you come to Brixton, you can feel that. You can feel that kind of, you know? Yeah, let me just leave it like that. Because you need to come this way. Whether you're a tourist or whether you come from outside of London, you got to come down inside Brixton, folks. Folks, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to see when I next upload on this channel. Trev, signing out.